Belarus train station in Moscow is a key hub for long-distance trains. Even back in the days of the Tsars, trains bound for the Mediterranean departed from this station. Passengers on the number 17 train are once again following the exact same route. The train is destined for Nice, France. The 3,300-kilometer trip takes nearly 53 hours.
The journey never seems so long. On the contrary, the time flies by, and you can see the whole of Europe out the window. It takes us 6 days to go there and back. I've done the journey 6 times now and never tire of it.
At 16:17 on the dot, the train pulls out of the station. Russian businessman Gissa Baste from Sochi is one of the passengers. He's going to Austria, one of 7 countries the train will pass through. Four of the 12 carriages offer deluxe class travel. A ticket for a double compartment with DVD player and ensuite bathroom costs 1,200 euros. Baste sees it as a good investment.
It's a nice, very comfortable train. I like it a lot. This is quite different to the trains I used to travel to Europe in. This is all very comfortable. I would go anywhere in the world in a train like this.
The Mitlushka family from St. Petersburg are having caviar and cognac in the restaurant car to celebrate the start of their journey. Others have their meals sent to their compartment. 90% of the passengers are Russians.
All those traveling today do so mainly out of curiosity, although the tickets aren't cheap. You could fly business class to Nice for around half the price. But we're all keen to see what the train is like.
The first-class compartments are certainly more sumptuous than their aviation equivalents. All the deluxe compartments come with a generous-sized bed. While the passengers start turning in for the night, train attendant Maxim Kurbanov keeps watch. The usual working hours don't bother him.
Russian writers, poets, and musicians have always hung out in the Côte d'Azur. So I'm very proud to be part of the first regular Russian train service on this route in nearly 100 years.
During the night, the train left Western Russia and Belarus behind. Breakfast the next morning is served in Poland. It's day 2 of their journey, and most of the passengers are starting to get into a routine, while the train rattles on through the Czech Republic and into Austria.
For us, the journey is an opportunity to spend time together. I'm here with my wife, and in our normal lives, we don't get much time together, so we decided to do this journey. For everyone here, it's an opportunity to engage in really long, in-depth conversations.
Another day is drawing to a close. Austrian train drivers have now taken over. During its long journey to Nice, the train will have 7 different drivers in all, each one driving in his own country. But most of the passengers are unaware of the changes in personnel. They just sit back and relax.
All the staff are doing a first-class job, from the train attendants, who seem to anticipate your every wish, to the food in the restaurant. You almost have the feeling you're the only passenger on the train.
After 2 days of travel, passengers finally get their first glimpses of the Mediterranean. Train manager Igor Golubev hopes that more French people might decide to use the service in the future.
More and more people from France and Italy are traveling to Moscow these days. It's become quite a tourist destination. It would be great if more tourists would travel with us.
The train has meanwhile reached its destination. At 12 minutes past 7 in the evening, train number 17 from Moscow opens its doors at the central station in Nice after nearly 53 hours of travel.
There are so many wonderful impressions. It was a great journey. And it's warm here, not as cold as it is in Russia, and the air is so fresh.
After the long train journey, many are happy just to take in the fresh sea air. Even a brief rain shower doesn't seem to dampen anyone's spirits. Nice is always worth a visit, even if the journey takes a little longer.